Onshore, local authorities across the country are continuing to prepare for the impact of Storm Lorenzo. In Galway, one of the 5 western counties under the status orange weather warning, City Council staff have erected a flood boom in the Spanish Arch area of the city in advance of high tide at around 9 o'clock tonight. Concrete barriers are also being put in place in the area, which has suffered serious flooding in recent years. In Salt Hill, sandbags are being made available to local homes and businesses to protect against potential storm surges. In Limerick, the council has deployed flood protection barriers in the city along the River Shannon quaysides in preparation for Lorenzo. In Waterford, the county council is to close the promenade in Tramore from 4:30 this afternoon until tomorrow morning, as part of the precautionary measures being put in place for Storm Lorenzo. Fergal O'Brien, RTE News.
Well, as part of those precautionary measures, Galway City Council have been working overnight and this morning to put flood protection measures in place ahead of Storm Lorenzo. Let's talk to our regional reporter, Teresa Mannion, now, who's in Galway. Teresa, what's the situation there in Galway?
Well, Eileen, I'm here at the Spanish Arch in Galway City, where the winds and the rain are really picking up in the past hour as forecast along the western seaboard. But preparations have been put in place. As you say, the council have been working through the night with the army. There's a special orange boom here behind me, filled with air and water, and reinforced concrete barricades in the event of any flooding ahead of the high tide later tonight. There have been detrimental levels of flooding around this area in recent years, so this is a crucial flood protection measure. There are also 20,000 sandbags in place around locations in the city. People can come and get them at the Claddagh, at the docks, and hold on to them as well. Earlier, I spoke to Communications Manager with Galway City Council, Gary McMahon, and I asked him how plans are going this lunchtime.
As we speak, our roads crews are out at the surface car parks in Salt Hill and ensuring that they're emptied out because they're liable to flood later on this evening. We will, from 5 o'clock, be closing the the Grattan Road, the promenade at Salt Hill and Salt Hill Road itself through traffic as we expect high winds to come in force, and obviously the orange level warning comes into force from 6 p.m. We also have been in contact overnight with the homeless services in town. They've made contact with rough sleepers, and we're ensuring that they're going to be looked after tonight and can come indoors tonight. And that's through COPE and the other homeless services that we liaise with on an ongoing basis in our housing department. We're looking at various other issues that might arise, but we're awaiting the national report from the National Committee in terms of how things are going. It looks like at the moment it's going to remain at an orange level, which is still very serious and requires this level of mitigation works to be put in place. But hopefully it's not going to rise to a red level.
So no red level, but the orange warning counties still have a strong message in place from the local authorities and from the Coast Guard and the Gardaí. Don't go near coastal areas, don't drive unless it's essential, watch out for fallen trees, and keep up to date from local authorities. The information will be updated regularly on all their social media platforms.